One of the key new functions we added to the new system is the Adverse Action Manager. This has been driven by the huge increase in the number of class action lawsuits related to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and the majority of these lawsuits are based on technical violations, compliance issues. So when you're going to deny employment based in whole or part on a background screening report, we have added this module to help you comply with the federal law and protect your organization. So to take adverse action, the first step is I'm going to locate the candidate's report. I'm going to click on this drop down over to the left to open up the entire summary of the report. I'll come across here to compliancy, and then I'm going to select Add Letter. Compliance is a two-step process with the pre-adverse action and the adverse action. The system already knows the first time to add the pre-adverse action letter because you've done nothing else with this report. I'm going to add the address of the candidate that I want this mailed to. Submit. What would I like to do with the letter? You can email or you can print the letter. A lot of that is going to be policy. I still would recommend printing and mailing so that you could send it certified mail and have a receipt that you mailed this to the candidate's address that they provided you. So if you select print, it's now created this letter for you. You can print it at this point. The next step would be to come back up here and print a copy of the report, because you will not only have to send the adverse action letter, which includes a summary of their rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, they also need to receive a copy of the background screening report. Once you have done this, you will notice now in your Adverse Action Manager, it's got a tally right here. You have one adverse action process underway. So we can see that Tinker M. Bell's report is here. Once I have mailed or emailed that pre-adverse action packet, I need to wait at least 5 business days to allow time for delivery for the candidate to open and review the information and potentially dispute any information, inaccuracies that the courts may have on their records. After that period, and if there's been no disputes, the second part of the process where you actually decline or deny the employment position is the adverse action letter. So it takes 2 letters, pre-adverse action, 5 days, then the adverse action. So I'm going to come back in here, I'm going to click on this. Now it's going to generate the post or the adverse action letter. You can see it here in front of you. And you print and mail that, and you have just complied with your requirements under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call our office or your client services manager.